Hey guys, it's Mitch, the Marketing Deviant. I was approached by a client yesterday to do some consulting work, and what they're planning to do is they're relaunching their product very soon, and they wanted to get as much bang for their buck out of their advertising. So they came to me and they said, "Mitch, can you help us create some really high converting banner advertisements?" So I thought, what better way to share this information and help my client by creating a video presentation that can not only help him, but it can also help you. So I've created how to design killer creatives that skyrocket your conversion. Designing killer creatives has never been easier with these simple steps. What I will be covering. Creatives are the icing on the cake. Email creatives increase conversion, creating epic banners, popular banner sizes, the boring parts, the rules which are governed by the Interactive Advertising Bureau, found at iab.com. Search creatives are powerful, finding good examples to model from, and holiday creatives are very powerful, designing killer creatives recap. So let's get started. Creatives are the icing on the cake. A lack of creatives is the cause of death among many campaigns. You must have fresh creatives to keep your audiences and ROI up at all times. When it gets stale, and even if you're in the same traffic pool, ROI will drop because the audience will get tired of the message, the whole look and feel of it. Fresh creatives will keep opens high, clicks high, banner CTR high. Many companies don't spend enough time on creatives and only focus on landing pages. This is a huge mistake. You can pull good users from mediocre traffic with really good creatives. You can recycle creatives after months of use for many mediums. You can use old creatives from the past by bringing them back if they worked 6 months ago. Only place it may not work is in email. Matching creatives to your landing page will increase conversion rates and ease CPM. This stuff crushes it. When your banners have the same look and feel to the user who clicks them as your landing page, your conversion goes really, really high. Ask for performance reports from your affiliate manager. They can tell you when your creatives start to saturate. Email creatives increase conversion. Introduce lots of hot new creatives, at least one per week. Make sure this creative is tested as the campaign starts to scale up. Test the creative with a preferred affiliate. If you have one affiliate that's pulling in a lot of your traffic and a lot of your conversions, I would be sending all your new creatives after you've done testing to the top performing affiliates and get them to test stuff out before you send stuff live. Try simple text messages versus HTML. Text almost always works better. Use blended HTML and text creatives. Be sure you always include your company's unsubscribe links and canned spam information. Subject lines must not be deceptive, ever. Test them and add to the report. Max 500 pixel width if possible. Facts tell, stories sell, believe it. I don't know how many hundreds of times I've heard that one statement, but every single guru in the marketing space, online and offline, constantly hammers the fact that if you tell a story that has meaning and depth, you're going to get much higher conversions than if you just share the benefits of your product or service. If possible, assign different IDs for each creative. Creating epic banners. Introduce hot and new banners as they become available, preferably 1 to 3 banners a week. Be sure you're using new concepts and not just changing headlines. Use winning imagery and headlines from email campaigns and vice versa. Use competitive research and keep your SWOT file close at hand. Use your solid Google CPM and CPC winners as your control. Pay-per-click traffic is one of the best ways to test creatives. You can get traffic very cheap, and the clicks that you get from Google and from the other pay-per-click networks are not as important as if you're actually putting your banner on a website, which is going to stay there and be seen multiple times by your prospect. More often than not, a lot of people that come through pay-per-click traffic are one-timers. Allow affiliates to create their own, but be sure you approve of all changes before they are allowed to go live. Use www.20dollarbanners.com if you don't have any graphic ability. Unless you have an ad server, I would stick with Google. If you're buying from networks, don't buy from blind networks. Don't trust anyone in the online advertising space. If possible, assign IDs for each creative. Now I won't read out the popular banner sizes, but if you just have a look here, there's two main areas where you see banner advertisements, and that's 90% of the web, and then the other 10% of the web, which is blogs, which are the small ones you see on the different blogs. My blog personally has a 125 by 125 ad spot on it. This is a boring part, but it's important. There's a governing body called the Interactive Advertising Bureau, found at iab.com, which set these standards for advertising on the interwebs. 1 pixel black border all around ads, maximum of 15 seconds of animation for flash or GIF based advertisements. Skins should not fill the ad. No use of free without the disclaimer. Now, keeping in mind that FTC is cracking down so heavily on different offers all around the world. So this is one of the main reasons why making use of the word free, it opens you up to attack. 30 to 40 kilobytes in file sizes. This next point is it's a bit funny because I can't really explain why it works, but the uglier the banner, the more it converts in my experience. If you can get someone who's 12 years old with Microsoft Paint to design a banner, in most cases, if there's a good call to action, that banner will convert better than something that you pay $300 or $400 to a high-class developer. People like ghetto. I don't know why it is, but they like ghetto. Large fonts sell products. Search creatives are really powerful. As I was saying before, using pay-per-click networks to test your creatives is one of the best ways to understand what kind of ROI you're going to get before you start handing them out to affiliates. Search creatives are your bread and butter. Using them correctly will skyrocket your sales and really supercharge your conversion. Pull top search creatives and add in new search creatives weekly. Most top search affiliates will make their own creatives if not told otherwise. So be sure you give them enough copy with your reports to keep them from deviating, or simply have an approval process. Use special links for search so you can qualify your search traffic from other traffic and landing page designs. If possible, design different IDs for each creative. Finding good examples to model from. Please remember, you have to purchase your own imagery. You are not licensed to use other people's or affiliates' images. Or are you licensed to go to Google and do a Google search for different images and just grab them? You will get shut down and you will probably cop some lawsuits if you do this. Buy your images. They're really cheap. You can get them at iStockPhoto.com and different other photo websites. You should also watch and create a swipe file of all the banners, text, and emails that you get. The more it's promoted, the more likely it is going to be working. Review these files often to see what is working this month. What worked last month may not be as solid as this month. Things change fast. Split test everything. I can't stress this point enough. Split testing is the one thing that is going to either make or break your business online. The more timely the message, the more effective its return. You can have the right message, but if it's coming at the wrong time for your prospects, they're not going to buy from you. Understand your prospects, understand what makes them tick, understand their pain, and create your banners and your creatives to tap and hone into that. Holiday creatives are really powerful as well. Leverage all holidays into an event or launch based on sales. A lot of the time, some of the holiday events are the most highly converting events of the year. People think that's when no one's spending, but the reality is, if they're on holidays, they're not thinking about the boss, they're not thinking about this or that. They're in a mode by a new thing. Holidays make a great reason why. We're already programmed to think that because it's a holiday, it's a great reason for a sale. Be sure to introduce holiday creatives weeks before the holiday, and then phase out the holiday creatives as soon as the event is over. Remember to allow for an affiliate manager to get your holiday creatives into the system. Send at least 6 weeks in advance. Use countdown timers in your ads and your landing pages to increase urgency and scarcity. Try to have the landing page match the holiday for an increased boost in click-through rate and eCPM. Designing killer creatives recap. If you don't focus on creatives, you're missing out on bucket loads of traffic. Campaigns can live for years with new creatives. Banners are a great way to extend campaign length after mailers stop pushing. Matching the landing page to the banner message is essential. Use site-specific creative schemes for huge lift in effectiveness. Release 1 new tested creative per type to the network per week minimum. Use your top creatives from each medium to create for other mediums. Constantly split test your advertisements and improve your best. If you have a good banner affiliate, they can drive a campaign for years, but you must keep changing out and refining your creative. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation because I've had a lot of fun putting it together. Please leave any comments, suggestions, or feedback about this video. If there's something I've missed that you want to add, please be sure to leave it. For more internet marketing insights, visit my site, themarketingdeviant.com. You'll find so much information. Thank you again for listening to this presentation, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Cheers.